Look, Bill, we've been talking about you all morning. It's riveting to me, and I've been saying it all week. You said if the Democrats win the Senate and the House in 2019 in November,
Right.
that Virginia will become the petri dish of the most left-wing whack job legislation you can see in America. And you said to me at your house, quote, it'll make California blush.
That's correct.
And we saw that yesterday with Kathy Tran's bill. What did you think of that?
Well,
have you heard the exchange?
I have not. First I heard of it was listening to your radio show this morning on the way in, but I'm not surprised. What I would think it is about is abortion on demand right up to birth, and if that's the case,
you should listen to the testimony. It's stunning.
Really.
Oh,
but that's what we're looking at, guys. I mean, they're going to keep going left, and once they get it, they're going to know that their time is limited, and they're going to ram through every radical idea that they have, every bill that they have, and quite frankly, I think Governor Northam is going to be weakened by it and actually handcuffed, and will have to sign bills that he won't would otherwise veto under normal circumstances when he's thinking normally.
My point exactly.
Can we get that clip up again?
Cut to there.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
How late in a pregnancy would your bill apply if a physician was simply willing to certify that the continuation of the pregnancy would impair the mental health of the woman? How late are we talking about?
Well, so the way the suggestion that we've made in the bill is to say it's in the third trimester and at the, with the certification of the physician. So
how late in the third trimester would you be able to do that?
It's very unfortunate that our physicians, witnesses, were not able to attend today to speak specifically.
No, I'm
to
talking
that.
about your bill. How late in the third trimester could a physician perform an abortion if he indicated it would impair the mental health of the woman?
Or physical health.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm talking about the mental health.
So, through the third trimester. The third trimester goes all the way up to 40 weeks.
Okay, but to the end of the third trimester.
Yep, I don't think we have a limit in the bill.
So, where it's obvious that a woman is about to give birth, she has physical signs that she is about to give a birth, would that still be a point at which she could request an abortion if she was so certified? She's dilating.
Mr. Chairman, that would be a decision that the doctor, the physician, and the woman would
I understand
make at
that. I'm asking
point.
if your bill allows that.
My bill would allow that, yes.
All right, that's enough. That's I'm not going to listen anymore to that. I'm not. But that's what you get. That's what's coming. And such a disregard for human life in the form that they preach it, and they expect you to accept it and not have a contrarian view, demonstrates the danger that we face in 2019 in keeping the Senate and the House Republican as a check and balance against unfettered, liberal, leftist agendas that do not care about human life, do not care about people, do not care about crushing the cycle of poverty. Rather, they want to just continue to perpetuate it. Don't care about freedoms, don't care about laws, don't care about your business. What they care about is total domination and submission to their legislative and political wills, which Republicans have never done. And that is the unfortunate thing. That is a dangerous, not only a dangerous bill, but a dangerous statement. And for somebody to put that bill forth in the General Assembly, I think speaks about someone who is out of touch with overall reality. We call ourselves a Commonwealth for a reason, for the common good, that we can come together and have differing opinions, and yet still work together on things that we identify with, that we have agreement on. This right here is an imposition of legislative will, and her last statement, quite frankly, is murder. Murder. My daughter died at 26 weeks, was born at 26 weeks. She was fully formed, hair, beautiful. She fought for life. 26 weeks. Fingers and toes. For 3.5 hours, she fought for life. Don't you tell me that 26-year-old daughter of mine, 26-week-old daughter of mine, wasn't a human being. Don't you ever. Don't you ever. And so when I hear something like that, unfortunately, every single Virginian needs to hear that. Every single Virginian needs to listen to what that implicates. It implicates that government stands for murder, to permit abortion on demand at that moment of birth is nothing less than human murder.
Could it be classified as a legalization of genocide?
One could. Genocide, of course, is defined as eliminating an entire class of people, entire race of people, but certainly, done in market value as Planned Parenthood does, with the rapidity, and they want the volume that they want. Already we've lost, 47 million children to abortion. We all wonder, we hear from the left, well, we need to bring more people in. We're losing population. And we wonder why we're losing population, because their biggest supporter is out there killing it before it has a chance to live. Ronald Reagan said the most famous thing about abortion, which I'll never forget. He said, it's funny to me that all the people that are clamoring for abortions are the ones that have already been born. How many lives have we lost that could have cured cancer, could have brought this country together? How many lives were snuffed out before given a chance at the one thing that God guarantees us when we're born is life? And yet we take it away, and we treat it so flippantly, as she just did. Yep, that's in my bill. Yep, you can kill him on conception, but it's up to the doctor and the woman. Like that's some stopgap? I mean, this agenda on abortion is symptomatic of other bills that are here that we in the Republican caucuses have killed. But if we are not in the majority to stop those stupid bills, they're going to come across to the House, and if the House is Democrat controlled, it's going to pass out of the House. There's going to be no stopgap there. And there, Ralph Northam will sit at his desk with a stack of bills that in his heart he wants to veto, but for political expediency, my friend knows that he cannot. And you will see a lurching of Virginia to the left and a radicalization of Virginia to the left, where even California will blush.